Hey everybody, this is Brian, and it's new comic book day. Let me throw that trash out the way. And anyway, so it's new comic book day. I went into work just so I could pick up my books, and let me show you what I got. We're going to kick it off with the two books that I've read so far. And the first one is Manifest Destiny, issue 8. Now, wow. Maybe I should do this at night when there's less glare. Anyway, it's issue 8 of Manifest Destiny, and what can I say? This book kicks ass. Every month, it's exceptional. Good story. Artwork's pretty good. They leave you on cliffhangers, and this month is no different. It's a nice cliffhanger at the end. Next book is another Image book, and it's issue 7 of Rat Queens. There we go. This one is pretty funny. Fun read. You get to learn a little bit more about Dee and her past. It's coming back to not haunt her, but some characters from her past are coming along. Next up, we got The Wicked and the Divine. I haven't read it yet. I think the cover's beautiful, though. I think that's it for the Image books, but I'm not sure. There might be one lost in here. So I think this next book is actually from last week, and I missed it somehow. Or I might have bought it and forgot I had it. It's issue 26 of Exo Man of War. This is another part of the Armor Hunters thing, where there are people hunting the good skin, as he's called back in the old Valiant days. And so I'm really enjoying this book. Really enjoying this book. I've always liked Exo Man of War, and so far it's good. Now I have Armor Hunters number 2, and this is a variant, and it's a mask. But unlike the last one, this one is definitely perforated because mine is already detached right along here to there. But anyways, this so far as I know, this is the third mask variant that Valiant has done. The first one that I know about was Shadow Man. I think it was number 13. Then the Rye one, and now this one. So Harbinger number 25 and Harbinger number 25. The UPC code's not on the front, so I don't know which is which. I need to catch up on that book. Unity number 9. Again, I need to catch up on this. I'm a bit behind. I think this is from last week, or I'm sorry, last month. It's Winter Soldier number 4. I think I missed this one somehow, so I might have it. I'm not sure. So I picked it up again just in case. Looking forward to reading this one. The Original Sins 3.2, number 2. Now, really, I don't think it's necessary to put the number 2 up here if you're doing a 3.1, 3.2, 3. Whatever. I think they're being stupid about it. I'm really looking forward to reading this because I really want to see some skull knuckles or some Hulk knuckles bounce off his shell head there. Next up is Nova 19. Looking forward to reading this. I think it'd be really funny if instead of World's Greatest Dad, it said World's Worst Dad. That would have just been clever and funny. But anyway, it doesn't, so Deadpool Dracula's Gauntlet number 2. Bought it for my kid. Have no interest in it. I think I really want to read this one as far as Avengers World go, just because it's Cannonball and Sunspot. I like to see what their deal is. Lecture number 4. I need to catch up on this. I think I'm 2 issues behind. Magneto 7. I need to get last month. As Tim pointed out, I missed it. So I'm behind on reading that too. Original Sin number 6 of 8. I need to read number 5. I'm behind on it. And then the variant for it, beautiful Art Adams cover. As you know, these are all going to link together and make one long cover. Savage Wolverine number 21. So as far as Wolverine goes, the most recent volume of Wolverine I dropped because I'm sick of Wolverine. As far as there was no relaunching that title again was not necessary. It was a waste of. It's just stupid. It's just a waste. It's not tricking anybody into buying it. And now they're killing Wolverine. And to be honest, what happened in the regular Wolverine book, or what happened in the previous volume Wolverine, really wasn't that great to me. The way this most recent volume is starting off just sucks. But with the Wolverine, Savage Wolverine, I've been digging the way that they tell the story arcs. They have somebody new write it, and then they have somebody new do the pencils. So it's been kind of cool. Next up is The Punisher and Thunderbolts. I need to read this one right away because I really like Thunderbolts, and the Punisher's not happy with them. Uncanny X-Men 23, worst cover ever. X-Men, Terry Dodson cover, and it's a beautiful cover. I kind of thumbed through it a little bit. The interior art is not as beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's not him doing it. This is for my son. It's Robin Rises Omega #1. So yeah, I'm guessing Robin's coming back. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to it. Got this for myself, but it's from last week. It's in the new Suicide Squad #1. Tongue tire there. This next book I got kind of on a whim. Not because I've really been following the book or anything, but it's Supergirl #33, and part of the whim was Gen 13. Is the reason I bought it. I know I said Harley Quinn is stupid on her own in her own monthly title, and I still agree that it's a stupid idea to try to pull that off with her, and I think that she's a supporting character. But I bought Harley Quinn Harley Quinn Invades Comic-Con International San Diego. And I bought it because it's #1. I think it's a one-shot, and I think she's definitely got what it takes to pull off one-shots. Just throw her in there, some silly little ridiculous story all on its own that doesn't really have much to do with anything. And but ongoing, I just don't think that she's got it. Next up for my son is Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue 33. I think I'm actually going to try to pick up all the back issues of this for him, and also do some reading of it myself because it does kind of interest me. Now, this next one, I don't know what the heck is going on with it, but it's Teen Titans #1. It looks like they've already relaunched the Teen Titans. Doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Maybe they're taking a page out of Marvel's Wolverine claws. Get it? Wolverine's claws. It's not really what I meant, but it's the way it came out. Oh, next up I've got Sons of Spamarchy #11. It's a Boom Studios book. Been saving those up so I can read them all at once. IDW is coming out with the premiere issue of Borderlands. My kid likes this video game, so I thought I would pick it up for him. He likes the video game, thinks it's fun, funny, so I'm hoping he likes this book. Next up is Life with Archie, issue #36. I'm sure this is no shocker to anybody out there, as it's been on the news lately, to let all the normal people who don't go to the comic shop on a regular basis know that Archie's dead in this issue. Or no more Archie. But that's not really, that's partially why I bought the book, but mostly I bought the book because it's the variant done by, I know I didn't have to zoom in on that because you guys can recognize our Adam Hughes' work right there. So anyway, Archie's dead, sort of, and it's Life with Archie. Now, that does it for that stuff. Now I'm going to get into showing you the other variants I picked up. Uncanny X-Men, this cover. Okay, so some people complain about variants that they think that the variants should be better than the original cover, or in some way, you know, enhance whatever. So here again is this horrible, shitty cover. This is definitely an example of when the variant is way better than regular cover because it's Art Adams and it's the Guardians of the Galaxy variant. Now, in case you haven't figured it out yet, they're releasing Guardians of the Galaxy probably this month, whenever it starts. Anyways, as Marvel's want to do anymore, whenever they launch a movie, they're launching variant covers for nearly every title that they publish for the month. So then on to the other one. It's also Guardians of the Galaxy cover, and it's X-Men 16 or X-Chicks. I really like this cover. I think Gamora's pretty cool. So there's that. Now, this last book I bought because it's a variant, and yes, I know I just got done slamming Harley Quinn yet again because it's kind of fun for me. But it's a Harley Quinn cover for this book called Infinite Crisis: Fight for the Multiverse. And so it's a Harley Quinn variant cover, and it's a Terry Dodson cover. And I guess she's doing, Harley Quinn is doing cosplay as Harley Quinn. So there it is. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cover that looks amazing in Mylar. Yeah, so folks, I know Mylar is expensive. I haven't been on the Mylar kick more than like a week now. But, man, when the bags are brand new at least, you can't beat the way your book looks. In addition to, all the great, protective qualities that it has. So, folks, that is all I have for you as far as comic books go this week. Oh, no, it's not. Actually, yesterday I picked up some books. Just 2 books. Give me a second to find them. There's one. Here's the other one. Y'all know I've been on a big Avengers Volume 1 back issue kick. So, here's issue 250. And I haven't read this one yet. That's why it's not in Mylar yet. And here is, not Giant Size Annual, but King Size Annual, issue 7. Thanos on the cover. I gotta be honest, I read this and I'm like, oh, it really wasn't worth my money, but yeah, that's because I'm trying to fill out everything for the first volume of Avengers. I had to get it anyways. So that's it for new and old comics for me for this week. Now the next thing I want to show you, I think I'm gonna have to lean back for it, show you my fat gut, but I went to the store that mostly sells women's clothing, like dress for less kind of place. But I went to it because somebody mentioned that they sell these things there. And it's, I'm trying to look and see. Oh, it's made out of MDF. So basically, it's a board with, they take an old comic book cover and stick it on the cover, or stick it on there. So I picked this up because it's the only one that they had at the store that I went to. So I thought that was really cool. And I thought it was so cool that I went to another one that's kind of down the street from my house. It's kind of damaged right there, but whatever. For what I paid for it, no big deal. And I found this one. I'm not a huge Action Comics or Superman fan, but somebody out there might be. And if you're interested in this, we can make a deal. And then the next thing I found there at this store was this awesome thing. So yeah, I think it's probably plexiglass, but it is, I don't know if it's coming through very well because of the glare, but you can see Batman is actually not on the background, he stands out. And then each of these comic covers there are also cutouts. So this thing is really cool too. So yeah, folks, bought some cool shit today. And I'm going to get online as soon as I'm done here, and I'm going to look up the rest of the locations of this particular store in my area, and I'm going to go check them out, see if I can find any other cool comic cover kind of decorate your house kind of shit. So anyways, folks, again, thank you for watching. I mercifully was able to keep this down under 20 minutes for you this time. I didn't really give you too many of my bullshit opinions, but whatever. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good day.